And then when the chorus ended, that's when the groove also came in. So that was really interesting.
Like Aaryaman, even as a musician, you can tell like a lot of his influences could be like a Tame Impala. You've heard the song before. Welcome to the YouTube.
Welcome to the YouTube. Hi guys, and welcome back to the Compass Box YouTube channel. Today we're going to try something new. We're starting a new series called Indie Musicians React to.
React to.
I thought you guys would finish it, but Indie Musicians React to Indie. You wanted us to finish it? I was waiting for that. So we're going to have a new series called Indie Musicians React to Indie Music, where we listen to some of the amazing music coming out of this country and talk about what we think about their music, try to dissect it as much as we can, and just talk about how amazing the Indian indie music scene is right now. What do you guys think?
Yeah, sounds great.
Really excited.
I'm joined here with Aaryaman.
Hi, my name's Aaryaman. I work as an artist manager for a company called Third Culture Entertainment and for a record label called Export Quality Records. And I'm excited to see what kind of songs we have in store for today.
And Chirag Todi.
Hi, I'm Chirag Todi, and I'm a songwriter and guitarist. And I just recently released my debut EP, Panodrama, and I'm also the founding member of Heatsink. So yeah, I'm quite excited to listen to some music.
My name is Raag. I'm the founder and owner of Compass Box Studio, and I'm a producer, guitarist, engineer, bassist. So the idea is that each of us have got a couple of songs to listen to. We haven't heard the songs before, so this is going to be a genuine react to. And let's check it out. Should we start with one of my picks?
Let's do it.
All right. So the very first song that I've selected for today is by a band called Thermal and a Quarter, which for anybody who knows the Indian sort of music scene will know of Thermal and a Quarter. I think they were the introduction to independent music in India for me. I heard Thermal and a Quarter. I heard Thermal and a Quarter for the first time when I was like 14 in Bangalore. They're a band based in Bangalore. And I think the song that I heard, which is the song that I'm going to play today, it's a song called Puli. And it is the very first Indian song I heard that was not Bollywood in nature.
Really?
So it qualifies, like, this is Genesis indie music for me.
Genesis.
Yeah. So, yeah, check it out.
Frank Zappa said that rock journalism was about people who can't write, interviewing people who can't talk, for people who can't read.
Oh, man.
You've heard the song before.
As an intro, he starts off with a quote from Frank Zappa. About rock journalism, basically, and then starts off with this lovely wah guitar riff, and then scats over it, and it's just such a strong intro.
Yeah,
and
it's in your face, like
And Bruce Lee Money, who's the singer and the frontman and the guitarist for Thermal and a Quarter, he's one of, we're both guitarists. He's one of our favorite Indian guitarists. I mean, guitarists actually. Forget Indian guitar. He's one of our guitarists. Period.
Yeah.
He is that caliber of a musician. And this
you
this
can
intro,
tell,
this intro just sets it up because we'll just wait for it.
They asked me if I wanted some good publicity.
Rock meets jazz meets funk, sort of like all fusion put together. There's such interesting movements happening here. You know, that chromatic descending movement over there, so tasty, and it goes so well with his vocal delivery. He's a rock vocalist. He's got such presence.
It sounds like the intro to Superbad.
You know what I mean? Okay.
I can picture myself just on behind a green background, just dancing to this.
I think this was released in mid 2000s, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so this is a
while back.
A while back.
The band is also 25 years old.
The band has been
25,
performing. Yeah, the band has been performing in Bangalore and around India for a while. They've toured internationally as well.
Yeah.
I think they opened for Jethro Tull.
Really?
At one point, yeah.
Thermal and a Quarter.
Thermal and a Quarter. I think you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's there. They have their own term that they call Bangalore rock.
That's
what they call. Their
and one of the songs' name is also Bangalore Blues.
Yeah, Bangalore Blues. Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
To talk to you.
He's like India's John Mayer.
Yeah.
Because he's such a good singer. He's an incredible guitarist.
Yeah.
There's a guitar solo that happens towards the end.
Okay.
I heard 15-year-old me heard that, and the only thing I knew at that time when I was 15 was like Smoke on the Water,
Okay.
and like AC/DC. So when I heard this, I
Little
flipped.
Raag's brain
I
was just
flipped. I
imploding.
Like that chromatic movement is so good.
All in the same game we are.
Typically, you would have the solo of even if it's a pop song, you'd have the solo played over the verse chords or the chorus chords or something. This is an entirely new, chord progression just for the solo because like it deserves that sort of attention.
I can get why you guys like the solo.
Tell me that's not one of the great guitar solos. It is
Sexy.
legitimately one of the greats for me. Like it's such a
It's
well
up there.
composed.
Yeah.
It's such a well composed solo. He's got great tone.
Yeah, great.
And that strat that he's playing is just singing. Driven into like it sounds like a Marshall type amp that he's playing through. I could be wrong about that.
Great rhythmic phrases.
Great rhythmic phrases and like tight.
Yeah, really tight.
it's not sloppy at all, and it's just got so much character.
I would want to see this live. Like, I feel like it would be
Yeah,
another
man.
experience altogether.
Yeah, and so when I heard this for the first time, I was like, I gotta figure this shit out.
Yeah?
I still don't know how to play it.
Did you
So-
attempt to play this solo?
Yeah, when I was like 15, I was like, I really want to be able to play, but like I knew like the A major chord and G major chord,
Right.
so I didn't have the capacity to be able to learn it. But it just struck me, even as a novice at the guitar, to like hear that and be like, that's something special.
Yeah, and it makes you like look out for that kind of those kind of sounds.
But yeah, so that was Paper Puli by
I liked it.
Quarter, one of my all-time favorite.
Groovy as fuck.
Oh, so good. And next up is Chirag Todi.
Yeah, so Second Side is a band based in Bombay, and one of our really good friends, Shivang Kapadia, had joined the band. He's a drummer, and that's how I got introduced to them. So I had attended one of the jam sessions when I had gone there, and I was like blown away by their vocal arrangements and harmonies, the songwriting, and that's what inspired me to start writing melodies. So all of the songs are really good, and there's this song called Poison in the latest album called Coral. So
And just FYI,
F4.
it's just FYI. Kind of done a Compass Box session at the studio. Go check it out. So they've done a Compass Box session, a live session at the studio. They've done a one-take recording of one of their songs called "Make Me Better." So go check that out as well. There'll be a card up there for you to click.
this was the first song I heard in the jam session also.
Oh really?
Yeah, they were composing it
Oh.
at that time.
Muted trumpet to start with.
From Fiverr.
From Fiverr.
Fiverr.
They got this guy from Fiverr, and dude, it sounds good,
Yeah.
man. It sounds really good. Looks like we don't need a studio anymore.
Don't need us.
Don't need us.
Oh, he won't say. Do you read between the lines?
Towards
That transition to go into like that
Yeah.
double time feel,
Yeah.
and make it like very DNB almost.
Uh-huh,
The
yeah.
drums. Oh, sounds so good.
And when the drums and bass entered, there was no like particular groove, right? It was more of a layer, and then when the chorus ended, that's when the
Yeah.
groove also came in. So that was really interesting.
And then suddenly the rhythm section comes in and just tightens everything up.
Yeah. straight
and
up.
it's so cool that the male and female Pushkar and Anusha, they're singing kind of the same melody
Yeah.
in unison, right?
Yeah.
So that really sounds really interesting as a layer.
What we find. Do you read between the lines?
It almost sounds like there's like a minor second dissonance happening in some layers over there, but it sounds so tensiony,
Yeah.
to like that's created over there. It sounds really, really good. And like you were saying, I mean, just both of their vocal delivery complements each other so well.
Hey, I love that the fact that the trumpet's just there throughout.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's like a character in the background
That's
throughout
right.
the entire song.
Whoever that Fiverr dude is, like, I gotta get in touch with him, man. It's so good.
It's so good.
The drums again went back to that ambiguous kind of feel after the chorus.
And that just goes to show, like, if you can get that level of quality musicians and recording from Fiverr, like you can create an entire song. I mean, you could have anyways created an entire song sitting at home with MIDI and stuff, but now with real musicians, you can just ask them
Get in touch with them.
Just be like, yeah, this is the parts. Can you just record this and send it? And they'll do that. And it's become so
And
decentralized.
quality, like a really high level of quality.
Yeah, it's genuinely good, and I think they've done that for quite a few parts in their album. Strings, some of the brass sections.
Wow.
Asking these Fiverr musicians to come and play, and it's just so amazing to think that we're at that stage where that's how people can make music now.
Yeah, can collaborate just by virtue of
Incredible.
hitting someone up.
She said,
I really like that part. It's such a
The refrain of that melody coming back again.
Yeah,
right?
because usually harmonies are sung in unison, right? Like together, but having that delay and then again merging by the end of the melody,
Yeah.
I found that really unique.
Harmonies that do what's called counterpoint is always super interesting. So typically you'll have the vocalist who will be singing a melody and the harmony will be singing a different melody but in the same rhythm.
Okay.
But sometimes it's fun to do stuff like this where you don't have to sing it in the same rhythm as well.
Okay.
Like it kind of sounded like a reflection of that same line coming
Right.
back again.
smoke and light, drop your soul, steep
The one thing about Second Sight's like music is that, I mean, yeah, they've got really nice, harmonic movement.
Yeah.
Really interesting chord progressions that, do more than the usual 4-chord cycles and stuff. They really experiment with the progression that's happening lyrically and thematically, and they replicate that harmonically as well. So it sounds like there's a story being told not only in the words but in the music,
through the
as
music
well.
as well.
But the rhythm section is just tight.
Tight.
It's butter. It's like, these are the words that we use, okay?
Wet.
Butter, wet, tight.
Tight, wet butter.
A shout out to Ralph. What a tight bassist. And we were talking a little bit about Second Sight before, and I was just saying that how he's like a bassist's bassist. He plays these really interesting lines. He complements what's happening melodically with the vocals. He said it's not just sticking on the downbeat or just following the chords. He's doing interesting lines around it, which makes the song so much more interesting.
Elevates the song.
It really does.
Similar to even Hiatus Cavity, right? Like how that basis also goes in and out of the melody and the groove keeps changing. I think there's a lot of influence from that band.
For sure.
Yeah.
This is a song by an artist called Sunflower Tape Machine. He's also from Chennai. In fact, a lot of artists from Chennai that we've at Export Quality Records have been working with. And his name's Aaryaman Singh. He goes by Sunflower Tape
I wonder
Machine.
why you selected it.
Wonder why I really enjoy it. He's also, I think, fresh out of high school, must be 19 years old, 20 years old. And I remember I was on a music video for one of the artists I manage, and someone in the car right there played this song, and immediately it was like an earworm, and I was like, I need to check this guy's work out. And in fact, we're releasing a song with Aaryaman, with Sunflower Tape Machine in the next couple of months, so keep an eye out for him and check out his music if you can.
Alright, let's check this out. Sounds like a tap guitar, no? It could be a MIDI. It could be an arpeggiated MIDI layer as well, but it's treated and sounds like it's a tapped guitar part. We were just talking about like intros and like how intros serve such an important function to a song, and all 3 songs have such powerful
Iconic
intros,
intros.
and like this intro, I love that it starts off with just that really really nice strummed guitar part. I really like the drums, the treatment on the drums a lot, because it's got this very big sounding snare, fat sounding snare, old school sort
You
of.
can tell like Aaryaman, even as a musician, you can tell like a lot of his influences could be like a Tame Impala or like
yeah, Tame Impala was what I was thinking.
yeah, like a dream poppy kind of, you know, vibe. And he even looks like Kevin Parker. Like he has the hair, he has like the look. So you can immediately recognize like where the influences are coming from.
This is a great example of a good driving song.
Yeah,
I
it's a
get-
road trip song.
Totally just put this on and start driving
100%.
and, you know, and the miles would just be eaten up. You know, it's got a fairly, I want to say a standard
Yeah.
progression in terms of, you know, what a pop song would sound like, but it's treated well. It sounds good. It's mixed well, and it's got that pulsing sort of drive. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, because the drums and guitar are just playing throughout, you know, with the same energy.
Yeah.
Like there's no breaks or anything, and I think it's perfect. As you said,
Yeah,
it's perfect song for driving.
It's like almost like the palatability of the song is immediate. Like you can tell that people. I mean, I really liked it because it's something that, again, like you can listen to in your car. You can just chill out and listen to a song that doesn't necessarily need to have like a lot going on for it to be good.
Also, it seems like a song that could use a music video. You know, like I can totally imagine. Oh, is there something in the pipeline?
There might be something in the pipeline.
No, because it really does sound like they could be. It could be synced.
Aaryaman, I guess during the lockdown, I would assume he made this during that entire time, and it just goes to show that, like, I mean, if you don't necessarily need all the resources immediately. You don't have to reach out to people to get and make good music. Like it can be done by yourself in your own room, and this is a great example of that. He's done it all by himself, and you can tell that there are so many like elements that he's thought of to make it his own unique sort of song. And I found that really cool.
So I hope you guys enjoyed what we had to say and talk about these 3 indie songs from India. If you guys want us to react to songs that you guys really like, preferably if they're from like indie music from the Indian subcontinent, because we want to be able to explore the amazing music that's coming out of here. Like you heard, the music that's coming out is freaking incredible. Like you would
Amazing.
It's genuinely amazing, and there's this big surge of indie music happening right now. So we thought it would be a fun idea to celebrate that music, talk about what we like about this music. And there's going to be hopefully a lot more episodes coming soon. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing to us, because we do this on our own free time and stuff, and we're super passionate about music and about everything related to music and music production.